Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered, how can I feel as vibrant and energetic as I did years ago? Or maybe you've noticed that little things, like climbing a flight of stairs or remembering a name, don't come as easily as they used to. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. As we age, it's natural for our bodies to change, but here's the good news: what you eat can make a huge difference in how you feel and how well you age. In fact, there are certain foods that can actually slow down the aging process, helping you stay healthier, stronger, and more energetic well into your golden years. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. In this video, we're diving into 5 powerful foods that can help slow aging after 65. These aren't just any foods, they're backed by science and packed with nutrients that support your brain, heart, joints, and overall vitality. The best part? They're delicious, easy to find, and simple to incorporate into your daily meals. So, whether you're looking to boost your energy, sharpen your mind, or just feel better in your own skin, these foods can help you get there. Let's start with the first one. The first food on our list is berries. Now, I know what you might be thinking: berries? Really? But hear me out. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are little powerhouses of nutrition. They're packed with antioxidants, which are compounds that help protect your cells from damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are those pesky molecules that contribute to aging and chronic diseases, so eating foods rich in antioxidants is like giving your body a shield against them. But that's not all. Berries are also great for your brain. Studies have shown that the antioxidants in berries can improve memory and cognitive function, which is especially important as we get older. Plus, they're low in calories and high in fiber, making them a great choice for maintaining a healthy weight and supporting digestion. So, how can you add more berries to your diet? It's easy. Try adding a handful to your morning oatmeal or yogurt, blending them into a smoothie, or just enjoying them as a sweet and refreshing snack. The key is to make them a regular part of your routine. Now, let's move on to the second food, fatty fish. If you're not a fan of fish, I get it, it's not everyone's favorite. But before you tune out, let me tell you why fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are worth adding to your plate. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential fats that your body can't produce on its own. Omega-3s are incredibly important for heart health, as they help reduce inflammation, lower blood pressure, and decrease the risk of heart disease. And since heart health is a major concern as we age, this is a big deal. But the benefits don't stop there. Omega-3s are also fantastic for your brain. They've been shown to support cognitive function, improve mood, and even reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Plus, fatty fish is a great source of high-quality protein, which is important for maintaining muscle mass as we get older. So, how can you incorporate more fatty fish into your diet? Aim to eat it at least twice a week. You can grill or bake salmon for dinner, add canned sardines to a salad, or even try a fish-based soup or stew. If you're not a fan of the taste, consider taking a high-quality fish oil supplement, but always check with your doctor first. Now that we've covered berries and fatty fish, let's talk about the third food, leafy greens. I know, leafy greens might not sound exciting, but trust me, they're one of the best things you can eat for your health. Vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that support everything from your bones to your brain. One of the standout nutrients in leafy greens is vitamin K, which is essential for bone health. As we age, our bones can become more fragile, so getting enough vitamin K is crucial for keeping them strong. Leafy greens are also rich in folate, a B vitamin that supports brain health and helps reduce the risk of cognitive decline. And let's not forget about fiber. Leafy greens are a great source of it, which helps keep your digestive system running smoothly. So, how can you add more leafy greens to your diet? It's easier than you might think. Try adding a handful of spinach to your morning smoothie, tossing some kale into a soup or stir-fry, or making a big salad with mixed greens as the base. You can even sauté them with a little garlic and olive oil for a quick and tasty side dish. The key is to get creative and find ways to enjoy them that work for you. Now that we've covered the first three foods, berries, fatty fish, and leafy greens, you're already well on your way to a healthier, more vibrant you. But we're not done yet. In the next part of this video, we'll dive into the final two foods, including one that's great for your skin and another that's a powerhouse for your heart. So, stay tuned, and let's keep moving forward together. Now that we've talked about the incredible benefits of berries, fatty fish, and leafy greens, let's dive into the next two foods that can help slow aging and keep you feeling your best after 65. These foods are just as powerful and just as easy to incorporate into your daily routine. So, let's keep going. The fourth food on our list is nuts and seeds. Now, I know what you might be thinking, aren't nuts high in calories? And yes, they are calorie dense, but they're also packed with nutrients that make them worth every bite. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and seeds like flax seeds and chia seeds are rich in healthy fats, fiber, and protein, all of which are essential for maintaining energy and keeping your body strong as you age. One of the standout nutrients in nuts and seeds is omega-3 fatty acids, which we've already talked about with fatty fish. But if fish isn't your thing, nuts and seeds are a great plant-based alternative. Omega-3s are fantastic for your heart and brain, helping to reduce inflammation and support cognitive function. Walnuts, in particular, are a great source of these healthy fats. And let's not forget about fiber. Nuts and seeds are a great way to keep your digestive system running smoothly, which is so important as we get older. But the benefits don't stop there. Nuts and seeds are also rich in antioxidants, like vitamin E, which helps protect your cells from damage and supports healthy skin. And if you're worried about the calories, just remember, a little goes a long way. A small handful of nuts or a tablespoon of seeds is all you need to reap the benefits. Try adding them to your morning oatmeal, sprinkling them on a salad, or enjoying them as a satisfying snack. Just be sure to choose unsalted varieties to keep your sodium intake in check. Now, let's move on to the fifth and final food, olive oil. If you've ever heard of the Mediterranean diet, you probably know that olive oil is a staple, and for good reason. Olive oil is rich in monounsaturated fats, which are heart-healthy fats that can help reduce inflammation, lower cholesterol, and support overall cardiovascular health. And since heart disease is one of the leading causes of death as we age, this is a big deal. But olive oil isn't just good for your heart, it's also great for your brain. Studies have shown that the healthy fats in olive oil can support cognitive function and even reduce the risk of Alzheimer's disease. Plus, olive oil is packed with antioxidants, like polyphenol, which help protect your cells from damage and support healthy aging. And let's not forget about its versatility. Olive oil can be used in so many ways, from cooking to salad dressings to drizzling over roasted vegetables. So, how can you incorporate more olive oil into your diet? It's easy. Use it as your go-to cooking oil, drizzle it over salads or cooked vegetables, or even use it as a dip for whole grain bread. Just be sure to choose extra virgin olive oil, as it's less processed and retains more of its nutrients. And remember, while olive oil is healthy, it's still calorie dense, so a little goes a long way. Now that we've covered all 5 foods, berries, fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, and olive oil, you've got a solid foundation for a diet that supports healthy aging. But before we wrap up, let's take a moment to talk about how you can put all of this into practice. Because knowing what to eat is one thing, but actually making it part of your daily routine is another. Start by picking 1 or 2 of these foods to focus on first. Maybe it's adding a handful of berries to your breakfast or swapping out your usual cooking oil for olive oil. Once you've got that down, add another food to the mix. The key is to take it one step at a time and find ways to enjoy these foods that work for you. And don't be afraid to get creative, try new recipes, experiment with different flavors, and have fun with it. In the next part of this video, we'll wrap up with some final thoughts and tips for making these foods a regular part of your life. So, stay tuned, and let's keep moving forward together. Alright, we've made it to the final part of our discussion on the 5 foods that can help slow aging after 65. We've covered some incredible options: berries, fatty fish, leafy greens, nuts and seeds, and olive oil, all of which are packed with nutrients that support your brain, heart, joints, and overall vitality. But before we wrap up, I want to leave you with a few practical tips and some encouragement to help you make these foods a regular part of your life. First, let's talk about how to make these foods more accessible and enjoyable. One of the best ways to ensure you're eating these nutrient-rich foods regularly is to plan ahead. Take a few minutes each week to think about your meals and snacks. For example, you could prep a big batch of leafy greens to use in salads, soups, or stir-fries throughout the week. Or, keep a stash of nuts and seeds in your pantry for an easy, healthy snack. Planning doesn't have to be complicated, it's just about setting yourself up for success. Another tip is to get creative in the kitchen. Eating healthy doesn't have to be boring. Try experimenting with new recipes that incorporate these foods. For instance, you could make a berry smoothie with a handful of spinach and a tablespoon of chia seeds for a nutrient-packed breakfast. Or, whip up a simple salmon salad with olive oil and a sprinkle of walnuts for lunch. The more you enjoy what you're eating, the easier it will be to stick with it. And don't forget about the power of small changes. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Start by adding 1 or 2 of these foods to your meals each day. Maybe it's swapping out your usual cooking oil for olive oil or adding a handful of berries to your morning yogurt. Over time, these small changes can add up to big results. Remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making progress. Now, let's take a moment to recap the 5 foods we've covered in this video. First, we talked about berries, those little antioxidant powerhouses that are great for your brain and overall health. Then, we discussed fatty fish, which are rich in omega-3s and essential for heart and brain health. Next, we explored leafy greens, which are packed with vitamins and minerals that support your bones, brain, and digestion. After that, we looked at nuts and seeds, a great source of healthy fats, fiber, and protein. And finally, we talked about olive oil, a heart-healthy fat that's versatile and delicious. These foods are all about giving your body the nutrients it needs to thrive as you age. But more than that, they're about helping you feel your best, whether that's having the energy to enjoy your favorite activities, the mental clarity to stay sharp, or the confidence to live life on your own terms. And the best part? They're all foods you can enjoy in a way that fits your lifestyle and preferences. So, as you go forward, I want to encourage you to take small, manageable steps. Start with 1 food, 1 meal, or even 1 snack. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and remember that every healthy choice you make is a step toward a longer, healthier, and more vibrant life. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, just come back to this video or reach out in the comments. I'm here to support you every step of the way. Before we wrap up, I'd love to hear from you. What's 1 food from this list that you're excited to try or incorporate more of? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more tips and advice on living your best life after 60. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, it's never too late to make a change. Here's to living your best life at any age.